This video will walk new applicants through the housing application for the Fall 2014 Spring 2015 academic year. You will want to use Internet Explorer version 9 or higher, Firefox, or Google Chrome to complete this application. You'll also want to ensure that your pop-up blockers have been deactivated for the U of L website, as well as have a credit card available to be able to make the housing application payment of either $175 or $100 if you qualify for the reduced application payment. To start the application, you will want to go to the U of L housing website. To do this, you can go to U of L's site and click on search and type in housing, and then click on the top link. Here, you will scroll down to the Apply Now link, which will open the application page. Here, click on Apply for Housing. This will pop up another window. Here you'll see several options for all of the students who are able to apply at the moment. If you are a first-time student, you'll want to click on I graduated from high school in spring 2014 and want to live on campus starting fall 2014. If you're an upper class or transfer student, you would click on the next option. We will go through this as if we are a first-time student, so select the second option. You will come to the welcome page. We strongly recommend that you read through all of this information, as the University of Louisville has a somewhat unique process and that students will actually be able to choose their room. We want to ensure that you do complete this application thoroughly, so here it does tell you that you will need to click on Finish at the end of the process. If you do not receive an email from us with the subject line U of L Housing Application Fall 14 Complete, then it is possible that you have skipped a step somewhere in the process. If you do not receive that email within an hour of when you think you have completed the application, be sure to email oncampus@louisville.edu and we can research your application. If you do not choose to book your room and you do not cancel, you will be manually assigned at a later date in one of our traditional halls. Once you have read all of the information, click on Next Step. Here we start asking you for contact information. The first thing you will need to do is enter your student ID number. This would be a 7-digit number that you would have received on your admissions letter from the university. Next, you will enter your student username. If you are unsure of what your username is, you can go to the question mark and click this link to access that information. Typically, your student username will be the initial of your first name, initial of your middle name, first 4 letters of your last name, and then a number. Then enter the rest of the information. Be sure to enter an accurate email address for both your personal email address and your parents' or guardian email address, as communications will go to both of these accounts for various items. If you are unsure of what address to enter, be sure to enter one that is a non-campus address where you would like to receive letter communication. On this next page, we will ask for emergency contact information. Click on Next Step once you've completed this information, and then enter your missing person's contact information. This is a person we will contact if we suspect that you are missing and are unable to contact you within 24 hours. This person can be different from your emergency contact person. It is important that you fill personal information out accurately, as this will affect your booking process later on. If you are a transgendered student, you can select Unspecified. We will contact you about your specific needs. We do ask that you enter the appropriate birth date. If you are underage, this will prompt a co-signature with your parents that will come as a separate email to them to confirm your license signature. If you have been convicted of a crime, you can expect that we will contact you for additional information. While the university does not require that students are vaccinated, we do request this information to be on record in case there is an issue. We do ask where you live for demographic information. Indiana reciprocity would include Clark and Floyd counties. If you are more than 40 miles away but live in Kentucky, please select in-state. Then click on Next Step. Under the Housing Preferences page, you will give us information about who you may like to live with, as well as the living learning communities that may interest you. To request a roommate, click on the plus box and enter the student ID number of your preferred roommate, as well as the last name. Then click on Search. If your roommate preference has already filled out their application, you should be able to find them. If you do, click on Select. You can enter multiple requests. If you are requesting a roommate who has not yet applied, go ahead and enter their information and click on Search. It will tell you there was no person record found. Go ahead and click on Select. It will save your search criteria. When your roommate preference has applied and completed the application, the system will automatically update with your roommate preference here. We are very proud of our living, learning, and themed communities. If you are interested in living in one of our communities, go ahead and click on the Select button next to the community you are interested in. It will pop up another window. Certain browsers may have issue with the scrolling on this page, so go ahead and click on that window and click on Tab to scroll down through the different options that you will need to fill out. Once you've completed this page and clicked on Submit at the bottom, go ahead and close out and finish completing the housing application. We do recommend that even if you have not heard from your living, learning, or themed community before you are able to go in and to book a room, go ahead and book a room. We can always perform a room change after you've been accepted to move into the community of your choice. Because students do choose their own room assignment, we do not actually ask for room preference information. Click on Next Step. In the housing license page, you will see a small copy of the housing license. This license is available on the housing website, and you can also choose to download it to review it more thoroughly. You will also need to review the cancellation policy, our lead disclosure information, and our meningitis information. After you've reviewed each of these, click on each box, saying that you have read them and are aware of the terms, and then enter your student ID number in this field. Once you've done so, click on I agree. It will ask if you want to accept this contract. This will hold you to the housing license. Click on OK, and it will tell you your contract has been fully completed and is in effect. If you receive a mismatch error, you will want to double check your student ID number to confirm that it is the same. If you receive a duplicate ID error, that means your student ID has already been entered into our system. It is possible that you have perhaps filled out an application in the past, or there could be a mismatch ID in that somebody else has already entered your ID by accident. If you receive that error and you're unsure why, go ahead and email oncampus@louisville.edu and we will research the issue. Once you see the screen, click on OK. Then click on Next Step to pay the application charge. Next, you will pay the housing application charge of $175. If you received a waiver from the university application charge, you can request a reduction for the housing application. You will simply click on the second link. It will confirm your information, and then you can click on Finish. This will submit a ticket to the university housing office, who will review your request and either approve or deny it. You can expect an email response from us to your personal account within 24 to 48 business hours. That email will include instructions on how to log back into the housing website and make the application payment. For those students who are ready to make the $175 application payment, click on Select and it will direct you to the credit card processing site. We currently accept Discover, MasterCard, and Visa. On this page, click on Make Payment, and then enter your credit card information. Be sure you enter your card number correctly, that you do not put a slash in the expiration date, and that you double check your security code. Once you've entered all this information, click on Process. With the heavy load of this initial launch, you can expect that it may take a little time to receive your transaction results. On the payments result page, double check, was the transaction successful? If this says no, then there was a problem at some point with the application payment. If that is the case, contact us at oncampus@louisville.edu and we can check to see why you were declined. We will then provide you instructions on how to go back in and make the application payment successfully. Once you have confirmed this, you must scroll down and click on Finish at the bottom of the page. If you do not do this, your payment will not be successfully submitted onto the application, and this may cause delays in your application completion. Click on Finish, and you will receive a statement that says the process has been completed. You will want to check your personal email account to confirm that you have received an email from us with the subject line, U of L Housing Fall 14 Application Complete. If you do not receive this email from us, you will want to email oncampus@louisville.edu so we can research the issue. Once you have received that email, you have completed the housing application. Thank you for completing the U of L housing application process.